The beautiful mountains of the South Wales valleys with its breathtaking landscape, rolling green hills, filled with a vast array of stunning vegetation and magnificent wildlife. Every year in the lead up to and over the Easter holiday period, this beautiful scenery is destroyed by hundreds of grass fires, the majority of which are started deliberately. Not only do these grass fires cost the taxpayer thousands of pounds, negatively impact on the environment and wildlife, and puts firefighters at needless risk, but it also means that firefighters could be diverted from attending a real emergency. The statistics speak for themselves. Annually, South Wales Fire and Rescue Service, along with its partners, run a range of activities and initiatives with the aim of reducing the number of deliberately set grass fires. This year, the Grass Fires Have Consequences approach was part of a wider multi-agency grass fire reduction strategy developed by the 3 fire and rescue services of Wales. The approach in South Wales was made up of 3 strands: Bernie, Still Laughing, and We Won't Give Up the Fight. Bernie is aimed at Key Stage 1 and 2 pupils. This year, Bernie hit the streets of South Wales with his very own roadshow, which has visited primary schools across Rhondda Cynon Taf since the beginning of February. The roadshow was used to educate the young people on the consequences of deliberately setting grass fires. Each of Bernie's roadshow visits consisted of a grass fire presentation, a presentation from the Owl Sanctuary, and a visit to the South Wales Fire and Rescue Service trailer, where pupils entered a competition to name Bernie's baby lamb and become a grassroots ambassador. Still Laughing is aimed at secondary school aged pupils and upwards. The theme of the harder strand of the campaign is to encourage fire and potential fire starters to think about the consequences of deliberately starting grass fires. Starting a wildfire may seem like a bit of a laugh, but can actually have devastating consequences. The launch took place on Thursday the 17th of March at Hirwaun Fire Station by the Minister for Public Services, Leighton Andrews AM. During the visit, the Minister met the fire crew at Hirwaun who were wearing the new fire kit that will give firefighters across South Wales added protection while fighting intense grass and mountain fires. Also on display was one of the 4 brand new all-terrain vehicles that were purchased by the Welsh Government and South Wales Fire and Rescue Service. The ATV is an all-terrain vehicle especially designed for fast response firefighting when rough terrain has to be navigated. The foundation of the Still Laughing strand of the campaign is the Still Laughing video. Still Laughing has its own website showcasing the short film, which was also shown on the South Wales Fire and Rescue Service and partner websites and social sites. It was screened in cinemas across Rhondda Cynon Taf, Bridgend, Cardiff and Merthyr, and there was also a radio advert supporting the theme of the campaign and the film. As part of this year's fight against deliberate grass fires, there were lots of diversionary and education activities and events held by South Wales Fire and Rescue Service and its partners, including Urban Golf Day, interventions workshops, schools presentations, pop-up sports, firefighter for a day and patrols. So, what do our young people think about deliberate grass fires?
I have learned that people who set fires are just being really silly. Grass fires are dangerous because they can affect wildlife, people, and they can harm. That they're not to give in to peer pressure when if you say no, you're the bigger man.
Today I've learned about not to burn grass fires because they will spread and they will catch fire everywhere else and your family. They are dangerous because they could, if you're a lover of dogs or anything like animals, it will kill them and ruin all your community they live in. If someone asks you, do you want to start a grass fire, say no because it can ruin other places that you might want to go someday and other animals.
This year, South Wales Fire and Rescue Service, along with its partners, pulled out all the stops in their fight against deliberate grass fires. The prevention, education and enforcement activities, new operational equipment and tactics, and a targeted and harder-hitting communications campaign, all highlighting the consequences of deliberate grass fires, has resulted in a highly successful deliberate grass fires campaign.
The average number of deliberate grass fires between 2012 and 2015 was 949. This dropped to 536 in 2016. This is a reduction of 413 deliberate grass fires, equating to a 43% decrease. A big thank you to all our partners whose contribution helped make this campaign a success.
However, South Wales Fire and Rescue Service knows that one deliberate grass fire is one too many, and so we will not give up the fight against deliberate grass fires. Grass fires have consequences.